Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Disco Elysium, the final cut. Yeah, we're recording once again from Twitch. I think I was able to fix some of the issues that led me to not to have to record apart from it. So we're a little ahead this time, but it's no problem. It's no problem. If you're watching from YouTube, you literally will notice almost anything. But yeah. Anyway. I kind of forgot what we were talking about.
Officer.
Oh yeah, you're the
What
rape.
brings you up here in the rain?
You're the quote-unquote rape victim. Talk about room
Yeah.
again. No.
All right, not my favorite.
Your
topic.
assault. No, your
But
favorite
okay.
topic. Yeah, whatever.
How about we, change the subject to something more lighthearted now?
Lighthearted. How about how you were fucking lying to me? Volition 8 high, 83. Slightly confusion about bullets. You were lying to me. Don't you? You manipulated me.
Soft, light brown eyes look back at you, directly into the space behind your eye sockets. You see the smoke rise from between her painted red lips. She's beautiful.
She is beautiful, and she's a liar.
I have bad news for you.
What?
You know these guys? Who? Me? Yes, you. He's talking about you, you boring stiff. You too. Me? What did I do? I'm merely a master thespian.
What's going on? What my
These
emotions?
guys are compromised. She's got them singing along to her tune. The little bleeps and bloops you trust for info. You can't trust them anymore.
They were acting so weird. Oh my god.
Believe it.
Which ones are affected?
There's no way of knowing. At the moment, I'm afraid it's best to assume. All of them. Bullshit, man. I ain't compromised.
Oh, you are compromised. Electrochemistry. Don't give me that bullshit.
Especially that guy. That guy's the most compromised one in here. No fucking way, man. I just want a drag of that sweet menthol Ziggy.
Oh yeah, get that mental Siggy boy. Yeah. I mean, they were acting really strange. I guess my past with my ex-wife really left me fucked up. So now I'm like drooling by every like mildly beautiful woman.
Really? Quick. Tell me what's under her jumpsuit. Glory, truth, softness. Protect her. She wants you. I take it back. He's got it pretty bad. But this next guy's on another level entirely. She likes you. The crown head is a boring condom. He's jealous. This is human.
The crown head is a boring condom. Damn. Well, Volition, I'm gonna need you to pull off some weight. How did this happen?
How it always does. Through subtlety.
And what can I do about it?
There's nothing you can do about it. You are how you are, and she is how she is. Things will go as they do.
Okay. Is there some way I can turn them normal again?
No,
What do you use in them then?
it's better to know you're being played than to be played without knowing it, is it not?
You're right. That's fair. Does this mean she's been lying to me?
Yes. Mr. Thespian here has been singing paeans to how truthful she is. She is a lady, most fair and just. In his defense, to reduce him to such inadequacy, she probably had to employ half-truths more often than outright lies. That is correct. And omissions too.
Can I trust that guy?
A little. They're all still of limited use, interpreting things to the best of their ability. Maybe they add flair or something. I wouldn't know. I don't add flair. But when it comes to assessments of character and factual accuracy, they are not to be trusted. Not with her.
Can I trust any of them ever again?
Don't be melodramatic. You can trust them. Just not with Miss Orange Disco Dancer here.
Alright. Well, what is her plan?
You can't draw a sound conclusion. The one who usually does says, she may want to control the information rollout, not to become a suspect. She may have a past she's escaping, unrelated to this case. You doubt it's something...
I doubt it's something truly insidious. Get out of here.
See? It's oddly moderate. Probably compromised.
Absolutely. Never trust never trust that. I've been talking to myself long enough. Let's get back to it.
Don't worry. It's only been 4 or 5 seconds. You've got this.
Okay. Say it out loud. Miss, are you manipulating me?
The silence broken. She exhales a little cloud of smoke and says,
God, no.
Let's return to this later. You're absolutely manipulating me, lady. You absolutely wants to get out on this. That's okay. All right, let's go back to Titus. Let's see what they had to say about all this thing. Hello, Titus.
It's you again. What is it?
Well, Gaji says she wasn't raped.
Fuck. I knew that fucking whore couldn't be trusted.
The big man eyes and vein bulges.
You've hit a nerve. Titus is furious. No, more than that. The loyal Titus feels betrayed.
Aw, you put all the trust in the victim to say she was raped.
For the record, Titus Hardy did not explicitly specify the victim as a whore, nor did he say anything about trusting her.
Elizabeth, shut the fuck up. Shut up.
Oh, shut up and stay out of this, Liz. He raped her. He was out of his fucking mind. You have no idea.
She's just in denial, asshole. You don't understand the traumatic experience. She's shutting down. And she doesn't fucking trust you.
Yeah, she's crazy, you know. A crazy bitch. You know the type. She's fucked up.
No, I don't know the type. What are you talking about?
This is a diversion. Stay on track.
Okay, cut the bullshit. She told me the truth.
Lawman, I'm at the end of my goddamn rope with you. I fucking told you not to push her.
I told you not to push her.
And you went and pushed her. I am gonna fucking...
Something breaks in him. He takes a step closer and says,
Titus Hardy.
her voice rings through the room like a warning shot.
Success. Titus backs off. Fists down, everybody.
Everett personally sent me to take care of this. If this goes south, we'll all be in the shit. But you, Titus Hardy, are going to be buried. Am I understood?
When she's angry, she emphasizes the S. It gives her voice a strangely hypnotic quality. Her lips barely move as she speaks.
She keeping the stiff lip, like she's like growling.
Frankly, it's a bit terrifying.
I do that too sometimes.
Someone has to rush in to break the tension. The second in command.
Look, Copper. We know that that fuck was a rapist and a killer. We got him confessing to it on tape.
The tattoo man snapped his finger to get your attention.
Show it to him, T. What's the harm, right?
All right, sounds good, Firebird. Take care. I'll be here still for like at least an hour. What's the harm in that? Titus, who's still breathing heavily, he's still mad.
Here, jerkwad, listen to this shit. And then come back and tell me the soldier of the apocalypse was an innocent man.
He slammed an audio tape on the table. Well, good thing I have my audio tape.
Another apocalyptic
My
actor.
audio tape thing to listen. Another apocalyptic actor in town.
This is their last play, this tape. Their story is in tatters, a mess. It might be nice to listen to, but at this point, you don't need to.
So, what's on this tape?
What's on it? We call it the Dorgun Mega Mix. You'll know why. Won't you listen to it?
Door Gunner Mega Mix. That's quite the name.
Now that is intriguing. You had me at door gunner. A door gun is a gun mounted to the door of a transport airship. They have a habit of mowing down civilians. Farmers mostly.
Oh, it's because he's a mercenary. Let's probably do some war crimes and stuff. He means that he roll over some people and stuff like a machine gun. That's a fucking morbid, horrible thing. If Clays was actually rape, like that is a fucking fucked up thing to think about. Where do you get this tape, by the way?
You think we go into this shit deaf and dumb? You RCM aren't the only ones who know how to bug people. There's no university degree for that.
Actually, there are a few. Crypto analyst, radio officer.
Yeah, actually, there are numerous degrees you can get in signal intelligence.
Yeah, like you have one. Smart ass.
How do you know I don't? He looked to his left. There's a beer there that he forgot. So you bugged them. How?
We have machines. We're in logistics. How do you think a harbor works? It's advanced stuff.
Understood. You've listened in on their communications. How long?
Since way before their chief started taking swing lessons.
Things got nice and quiet after that.
Which one of you is doing this advanced radio work then?
It's not advanced. You just hold up in a coop all day, writing down what they say. It gets hot as hell in there.
Don't put yourself down, Angus. It's important work.
The chief picks up his beer back up to offer a silent toast. Aw, poor Angus.
Yeah, man. You're like a radio genius or something. Those notes are some in-depth stuff. Indexes and shit.
I like Eugene's voice actor. I really like his voice. What can I listen to? I got the thing to listen to it. That's enough for now. I'll go back to the investigation.
Don't forget your tape, lawman. Compliments of Titus Hardy.
Alright, fine. I'll listen to it.
You do that. Oh, and keep it. Maybe you'll need a reminder of human ugliness someday.
Alright, well, let's listen to a fucking weird rape snuff tape, I guess. Tape Door Gunner Mega Mix, a magnetic tape acquired from Titus Hardy. It supposedly holds a recording of the Mercenary Task Force radio communications recorded via a de-encryption station. Not a good omen. Requires a boombox to play. I have the boombox.
The porter reel is just what you needed. The reels attach to the apparatus with a satisfying click. The tape is routed behind the magnetic reader.
Alright, let's play the tape.
You push command set, and the tape starts spinning. Violent static and machine sounds fill the air.
This isn't Revachol. This is a fucking village. I can almost see the elephants.
Oh, I don't remember this tape having actual voice acting. That's cool. That's also new, I think. Another loud screech. Some kind of machinery.
The harbor. That's the sound of a Kvalson crane.
When this shit is done, I'm gonna tear that place up. Soldier of the Apocalypse style. Kill shit. Dogs and chickens too.
I haven't seen one chicken.
Gonna run a room, Cordy. A real nice room. I don't give a shit. I'm fucking done. I'm done mentally. I'll fucking do them all in. Rape that disco cunt on the counter. You know, the dance a whore upstairs. Do it Kohoi style. Never did get that taste out of my mouth.
A click, then silence. The rest of the tape is empty. I mean, this doesn't necessarily prove that she raped her. I mean, he said that he was gonna do it, but that's not necessarily mean that he did.
The lieutenant presses the button marked Arete on your porter reel. The tape stops spinning.
Okay, what was that at the end? Silence?
End of recording.
What do you think?
It seemed authentic enough. Probably recorded off the shortwave, then edited to seem more incriminating. He sounded like he was on patrol around the harbor walls.
He sounded drunk.
Still.
The lieutenant looked at the tape. You are familiar with this look now. It's his look of suspicion.
There's more going on here than we know.
Who's this Cordy?
Corty could be short for Cortenard, One of the other mercenaries, the one he was talking to. Probably the mountain at the harbor gates. Mr. Right to Work.
And what the hell is Kohoi?
A village on the Samaran Isola, in South Safre. Grad committed war crimes there, the kind of thing he talks about.
Damn.
The South Safre conflict is an ongoing proxy war between Grad and Safre. It has been hot for 12 years, with the atrocities piling on, mostly committed by the Grad.
Yeah. And when he says he's gonna do it Kohoi style, it means like they probably rape villagers, which is, yikes. You think he was there? Probably he was.
Who knows? Maybe the tattoos would have an answer. We would need to know the story of this man.
We kinda do.
A symbol of soldier of the apocalypse style conduct in a civil environment.
Okay then. So what now?
I think we've got a few more questions for class here, don't you? This seems to contradict her testimony, at least to some degree.
Again, not really. I mean, she says she didn't got raped, but they said that they have sex. Alright, let's go back to Doctor. Let's go back to Doctor. Doctor.
Officer, what brings you up here in the rain?
Well, Titus Hardy gave us a recording where the deceased stated his intention to commit rape.
She puts her coffee cup down with a soft ring as the porcelain meets the metal table. This does not surprise her.
Did he? I never said he was a good man, or that he had good intentions. Only that he was never bad to me.
She doesn't care. If anything, she sounds amused.
Alright, but on the tape, he specifically identified you as the target.
Where did they get this recording exactly?
It's intercepted radio chatter of the deceased, recorded via a de-encryption station. It's authentic enough.
Does he say he's gonna do it Soldier of the Apocalypse style?
Yeah, those are the exact words he used.
Yeah. That was practically his pickup line.
Damn, girl. She picks up the cup back up.
Did he say whores a lot? Was he pretty much on the verge of doing it Kohoi style?
Kohoi was mentioned.
He wasn't actually there. He didn't do a tour, or at least didn't tell me he did. Would have been overkill anyway. He lived his own little Kohoi. It wasn't his everything.
Why say things like that? Just machismo?
Yes, was he bragging?
Oh no, I'm pretty sure he did all those things. Then integrated them into his idea of normalcy. To keep on living. Until they just sort of turn into his, what's the word I'm looking for?
She thinks.
She's quite observant about the human character. Trained to observe, even.
Did you learn this from studying Orange's lit? Sounds psychological.
People who go to university know how to use words like internalize and integrate, officer. Now, what was that expression?
She's still looking for it.
There's more to this. She has an index in her head of pathologies and how to exploit them. I can almost see her turn the pages. You can trust Pillar Bookhead, by the way. As far as I can tell, he's not singing to her tune. The only one besides me.
Well, encyclopedia. I mean, I can almost see her tune the pages. That did sound a little strange, but I do think, yeah, encyclopedia is like, yeah, it's just facts and trivia and knowledge of that kind. So I don't think he will be too compromised, at least. Coping mechanism?
Running joke. I was gonna say running joke. And it sounds like you didn't even get the good bits. Lely's punchlines got way, way funkier than that. He was like the Seminoles conflict, the Kohoi massacre, and the 36 famine in Yezut all rolled into one person, then cast in Orani's ceramic armor, which he wore in bed and in the shower.
That's disgusting, and More funky than that, like the massacres and mass rape of multiple races is like a joke? No.
When he said he was done, and done mentally, it didn't sound like a joke. It sounded like a deeply troubled man.
He said he was mentally done. That sounds like a broken man to me.
Well, maybe I pieced him back together with my magical personality.
Oh my god, no. That's gross. Do you like that kind of stuff?
We're all scraping up any happiness we can find, officer. Going around with our little scouring sticks. You, your first love, Mr. Quohoy here.
Did he tell you he had actually done any of those things? He and Martinez, I mean?
No. We were too busy laying waste to our own nervous systems to direct any of the fury outward. He seemed happy, I guess. At ease. As much as a man like him could be.
There is a small measure of pride in her that she could quell the rage in such a being. What kind of man was he? Before you go, ask for details. She seems okay to talk about it.
Thank you for clearing that up, miss. Whenever you're ready. I'm interested to hear what Titus Hardy has to say.
Okay, so despite the tape, she still goes hard on the no rape.
She takes a very small sip of her coffee.
Now that you have
Smiles.
Now that you have some time, can you tell us more about the victim?
Like, for example, his name?
Actually, officer, I didn't know his name. I just called him Lely.
A nickname?
I guess. He came from Lelystad. It's short for that. And it was his army name, apparently. He said his real name wasn't his. I tried to pry it out of him, but it was no use.
Lelystad. That's a good start.
The lieutenant writes it down on his notebook.
We have a few questions you can help us with. A few things a field autopsy alone can't answer.
The young woman cranes her neck, trying to catch a glimpse of the page the lieutenant passed to you. On it is a list of autopsy observations recorded neatly in blue ink.
Oh, that's some of the things that we got, maybe.
The last missing pieces of a puzzle of flesh.
Where is Lelystad? The place, I mean.
In Oranje, officer. It's, I think municipality is the term. A nowhere town there.
The Lelystad municipality has few boroughs and even fewer cities. It's made of agricultural plots near the border of Gottwald. Executive summary. Cows, silos, and wheat.
Okay, farm town, kind of boring. Gotcha.
You were right, officer. He was Occidental.
Hold on, kid. I didn't know this was a competition.
It isn't. Police work is a cooperative sport.
Right, it's a competitive... It's cooperative when it suits you, Kim. You sly dog.
This is clearly a sport for him. Something like archery or darts.
It's still about getting hits, right? And not misses.
That's too pinball for me. I just like to get autopsies right on the first try. Where were we?
He's lying.
Anyway, looks like Laji. You were born from Oranje.
Yes. We were compatriots.
Oranese, or whatever. Keep confusing. I want to pronounce. I see the J, and I want to see Oranje.
Did that bring you together?
No. He was too old for that. And from another part of Oranjenrek. I didn't even understand his accent. What brought us together wasn't Oranje. It was bad habits.
No love for Mother Oranje. But wasn't he a soldier? This could be worth pursuing.
Okay, let's get political. A military man, but not a patriot?
No. He left the National Service after they taught him to do what he did on Seminine. He wasn't the flag-waving kind. He was the making money, killing people kind. He was by no means a stupid man. A people person. A small platoon leader. Certainly not a patriot.
She takes a long drag of her cigarette, then washes it down with coffee. You don't seem like much of a patriot yourself.
Mm-hmm. There is nothing on Muindi. The old, old world is dead, and we both knew it. Maybe Orania did bring us together, in loathing. I love Revachol, though. I hope she loves me, too.
She looks around, the wind in her hair.
A column of air encircles her, brushing gently on the metallic silver fabric that covers her shoulders and her long, slender arms.
Shake your head.
The feeling dissipates. The cold passes. The woman's eyes follow yours to the piece of notebook paper.
How old was he, miss?
He was 42.
42? Are you sure? I would have had him.
Oh, it's not a competition, no.
He had many scars that made him appear older. But no.
The memory makes her smile.
We even celebrated his birthday, like, some weeks ago. It was a funny 2 days. He had little reason to lie to me.
Right again, officer.
The lieutenant tapped his blue pen at you, as though assigning another point.
This feels so just. Like there is righteousness in the world.
Like we're doing such a fucking banger job.
Points aren't good. Have one, you old dog, before we all die.
Thank you. What was his eyes colors?
Blue. Light blue. They were like little blue galaxies, you know? It was strange, seeing those eyes in his fucked up face. Pardon the swearing. I do him an injustice. He wasn't ugly. And he had a beautiful
No,
soft
he didn't. I listened to the tape.
Very surprising, what with all the scarring. It was quite something, watching him speak.
He did not have a soft boy. We listened to the recording. That voice was of a 40. That sound like what he was, you know? A 42 man that has fucking raped people and murdered a bunch of innocent people and gunned them down. It has shit ton of scars. It sounds like that.
He had a combat wound on his chin and mouth?
Yes. Severe. It made him look like half his face was cracking away in some strange smile. That and those eyes.
She seemed to enjoy the word. Severe?
Ah, yes. His hair, if you can remember?
It was light brown, almost blonde. He darkened it with brilliantine, made it oily. Not nice to stroke. I couldn't convince him to leave it alone.
Interesting. I too have stroked his hair.
Oily, isn't it? We have that in common now.
Kim, I said to put a brilliantine on the form. Do I get a point?
No.
Okay.
She tries to light another
okay.
cigarette.
Now I'm not gonna
It's
push it.
windy, but she gets it done.
All right. He had a tattoo. What did it mean?
Oh, that.
She smiles.
It's clear she liked it.
You liked it.
Quite a lot, yes.
It was an Orani map of the waterways.
Sure, waterways. It was mostly for showing off to chicks, though.
How so?
How? Imagine him lying in bed. Freakish musculature laid out on the sheets. Scarred, of course. Tattooed. The sheets are dirty for some reason.
Is this Orani's lit?
Is this Orani lit?
Yes. This is the very essence of Orani's lit. A moment's respite. Dark and hopeless as the struggle itself.
She leans either further back to demonstrate.
He's smoking and drinking, of course. And his chest and shoulders and arms are studded with stars. Tens, hundreds of them. Maybe even thousands. And the woman goes like, "What was this, baby?"
She points at the air with her sharp nail fingers, picking out imaginary tattoo stars.
And he says, "That was too hardcore. Don't ask me about that." So she goes, "Okay, but what's this, baby?" And he's like, "Saw some bat shit there. Killed some loincloths." And so it goes. Star after star, port after port, third world country after third world country. And he's done horrible things in every single one of them.
You were the woman in this?
Oh, yeah.
She nods. Can you tell us precisely what this means? Hand her the photo.
No, thank you. I've seen enough of him dead. I can tell you what they meant without looking at them.
She pours herself some more coffee.
Go on.
He was a blue-eyed boy with thick arms, from a small town. He was also poor, and the government of Orania needed some people killed, so they turned him into a grotesque killer. For money. He went to Killer Academy in Vredefort. Then he killed some people on the Seminine Islands. And on other islands, too. All of the islands. After this, he came to Revachol and got killed himself.
Task complete. So she was the. Oh, okay. I thought it kind of bugged, or maybe I'm missing out some dialogue when talking with Joyce, the representative of the Wild Pines, or his mercenary companion. Okay, so we got it from this. All right. I didn't remember that. Yeah, not a very fun story, to be honest.
It is when you're high. It can be very exciting then. You have the tools to deal with it. It's not a very nice story to remember when you're sober. A change of topic?
Tell me something odd. Did he enjoy his death?
Why do you ask?
She seemed unsurprised.
Just have her answer the question. Don't give explanations.
Please answer the question, miss. Did he enjoy the moment of his death?
I don't think he enjoyed dying, officer. He had too much left to do. Too many third world conflicts. Couldn't tap out just yet.
Everything checks out here. It's all A-OK. Good answer.
Drama, you're fucking joke right now.
No, it doesn't check out. Can't you see she's clearly avoiding something here?
She is.
That's a strange thing to suggest. The lady is as fair and just.
Drama, shut up. Could it be love that did him in?
It very well could be, yes.
And what does that mean?
What do I mean? I have no idea. I don't even know what you mean. Love did him in? What does that mean?
He told me love did him in.
That's not funny, officer.
Well, I wasn't joking. Perhaps, miss, it was communism that killed him.
A moment ago it was love. And no, I don't think the Union is communist. They're a couple of shades pinker than that. They're not hardcore in that way, is what I'm trying to say. What are we talking about anyway? This politics shit is a lot in the morning. Is it even morning?
It's 2:30, so no.
I think she's just tired. She doesn't know what you meant by that. And can you blame her?
Endurance.
You could blame her. A little. It was a pretty straightforward question that she refused to answer.
Exactly. We requested a semen screening from processing.
Good for you.
What do you think it will tell us?
That you had sex with him? Maybe close to the hour of death?
I don't know how a semen sample works, officers. How many days after intercourse does it have to be? I don't even know if he had sex with someone else. We didn't go steady.
Is she avoiding anything? Technically not. Technically not. Come on, man. Listen. You can't trust them. It's just you.
No, you're right. I'm with you. I'm with you, Volition. They're super weird. I think we finished with this line of questioning. Hand the lieutenant back his notes.
All right.
The lieutenant puts the slip back on his note and observes the young woman for a moment.
Coolly, gracefully, she pours herself more coffee. Wait, stop. That man, bloated beyond all recognition, was 42?
It was what she said, yes.
Below the damage, the weeks of decomposition, all the swollen indignity of mortality. He was 42 years old?
Visual calculus, where's this going?
How old are you? That's where this is going. 45,000 liters of raw alcohol has left its disfigurements. What lies beneath, you wonder? You could ask either one of them.
Kim, how old do you think I am?
Huh?
How old do I look?
How old? 58?
You're probably right. That's about what I look.
Actually, make that 54. Alcoholism has severely impacted your appearance.
That's not nice, but it's the truth.
And I was wrong about the age of the deceased.
Wait. This requires scientific measurements.
All right, is this a thought? Bring it on. I'm not afraid of the truth.
To the laboratorium.
All right. Yeah, might as well. I don't know if I unlocked this when I played the first time, so... Date of birth generator. 7 hours. Sure, why not? Date of birth. Your face looks like it's 58, and your body feels like it's 60. Your mind feels like it lived for 1 day or 100, both longer than they ought to be. The day and the century. But for how long then? Was this thing attached to your sentience walking the planet crust? Time to start racking those brain of yours, Elder One. When and where were you born? Internalized. Sure, 7 hours. That's a long time, and I'm pretty sure relatively close to the end of the game too. All right, but whatever. Let's talk with Titus again. Let's see what the reaction is now. Like he was about to. She still goes with no rape, so.
It's you again. What is it?
Well, I want to talk. So I talked with Clagie, whatever. Disco or an dance or whatever. About the tape. And nothing. She stand by what she said.
That fucking fucker. You're the worst cops in Revachol. I gave you gold on that tape.
He stared at his beer for 2 seconds, intently, then turns to you.
That fucker wasn't aimed at you. It was at her. You smell weakness. He's getting tired of the game he's been playing.
Goal? It was just locker room talk. It was not evidence.
Locker room talk? What are you, fucking brain dead? I've been to plenty of locker rooms. They don't plan rapes there.
Sounds like he wanted it to change her mind about the hanged man. This is definitely personal.
What did she have to say then? Fine by her? This is what people are supposed to be like? Fucking whoop-de-doo.
She did not say whoop-de-doo. You know what? Let's turn the knife a little bit. Actually, I think it made her a little nostalgic.
Yes. In fact, I think she thought it was a little funny.
Oh, yes. The lieutenant looks at you, then him.
Funny? No good goddamn psycho whore.
His lip barely moving.
Seems like they wanted to give Claudia a second chance to play along. She still didn't.
All right. All fucking righty then. I guess it's good then. That fucking...
Please try to control yourself in the presence of visitors, Titus.
Her voice is a bit softer than earlier.
This is just perfect. Just fucking perfect. Any thoughts on this, lawman?
Titus rubbed his chin with his palm as he is trying to grind it smooth.
You don't have to say everything out loud. Just mix and match.
Okay. I think you had a live plan, but she didn't play along.
I ask for your opinion, not a bedtime story.
This day,
Tell it to your grandma.
Tell it to your grandma. This day was the last chance for her to do what was planned.
But she didn't. She knows she can't lie to us.
Well, that's not true. She's actually been super fucking lying to us, but not about this.
Oh no. He's definitely compromised too. It's his hubris. Sadly, not much to do about it.
Even Cam, but he's gay. He's gay. And he's still compromised. Damn. That lady's good.
Fantastic. So now you remember how to do your job. I'm so sick of this piss. We should get something harder in here.
Yeah, guys. We should get a party going tonight.
Why?
Maybe not.
Maybe not then. Damn. He looks at the old man in the corner.
Success. They admitted to unlawful collaboration to derail the investigation.
Maybe she isn't who you thought she was.
Nah, I know her. She's just a girl. In over her head.
Seen over someone, her girl. She has my whole skit set compromised. She's some kind of pro.
What kind of pro? Y'all saying she's a hooker?
He forced... No. He forced himself into pick up the beer and take a gulp.
No, he's not saying that. Forget about it.
I think this is personal for you. I think you have feelings for her.
Yeah, they're all queers. Can't bump, hard fist, or anything.
It's alright, Glenn. I just thought I thought anyone would come around if they heard that shit. Apparently I was wrong.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
He smiles sympathetically.
He wanted her to see the man for what he was. Now that you know, you might want to lay off this topic, or else you might antagonize him.
Alright.
I just got too worked up. Big man lost his shit. It's cool now.
Be straight with me, Titus. What really happened?
I already told you. We fucking hanged him.
There's less gusto in his voice now. His men too are growing increasingly silent. They're confused. This is growing over their heads.
Come on, Titus. We know you didn't hang him. He was shot. I know you're tired. So am I. Why don't you just...
You know what? I am tired. I'm tired of you and the whore upstairs. Next time you see her, tell her Titus said, "Fuck off!"
He throw his beer can down.
That lying, scamming. We're done. This is over. You understand? Your little investigation is over. Yeah.
There is a silence in the room. Alien starts saying something that think best not to.
On the floor, beer drips out of the can into a small puddle. No one does anything about it.
What is this quiet funeral shit? What we need is some beers in us. Bartender, 20 beers for the Dock Workers Union.
Why do we make it 40, huh? Why do we make it 100 beers? You're not loud enough.
100 beers? Now we're talking. Hoppity hop over here, cafeteria manager.
Rhetoric. Godly 16. Convinced Titus he's been oh my god, there's so fucking many like little thingy. Okay. Very high 97. 1. We mentioned a surreal play. She had an strange reaction to the bullet. Everest has to cooperate. We know that our skill set is compromised, meaning that she knows what she's doing when talking to us. We understood why Titus is upset. We got -1 because we pushed Titus on the tape a little bit, which, okay, I don't think I did nothing wrong, but okay, whatever. We warned them about the tribunal that implied that they're gonna kill them. We discussed the A. Hardy, so we know about that. We confronted them about the drug trade. Okay, 98, 97, literally everything except for 1-1 should win.
Convince Titus he's being manipulated. You should know by now. Titus Hardy will never falter.
But one of his boys will.
Just remember, it's about more than Glasia. It's about these men and Martinez, their district, their responsibility. Outside, in the midday sun, ruins. The pavements are cracked and the benches peeling. Newspapers blow in the wind.
Well, that's it then. Case closed. Look around. We're going home, Kim.
Huh?
The lieutenant raises an eyebrow.
He'll get it. Go on.
Write it down, Kim. In Martinez, they just kill you because they don't like you.
Got it. Kill you because they don't like you. All because...
Just because of some chick.
Bring that up one more time, and you won't get to write that report.
Yes, I understand, Alain. That's your name, right, Alain? You'll kill us. That's what they do in the Wild North.
They just hang you, like in the Dark Ages. Make a display of your corpse.
It wasn't that. It wasn't. We just couldn't get him down, okay?
That's it. That's the weak one. You flushed him out. Now go in for the...
Officer, you will be next if you don't shut up.
The old man reaches for his bell, but his voice is strangely calm.
Firearm. A Glass 08 or a 38 caliber pistol. Either is small enough for you to have missed.
Damn, you gotta fucking shot me, old man?
He's onto you. He knows what you're trying to do. Steel yourself. Push on. Just ignore Theo.
Okay. Turn to Argus. Or what? You gonna kill me like you killed him for no fucking reason?
We didn't kill him. We didn't even hang him. He was dead when...
He takes a breath, wheezing.
Shut up, Angus.
So he was dead before you hang him.
Fatty! Say one more thing to the cops and I'll...
The little guy hits Angus on the back of the head, a loud slap.
Dennis, stand down, or I'll beat your head in. Theo, take your hand off the belt. This isn't 31. I've got this under control.
The room falls quiet. So quiet that you can hear Angus whizzing.
Angie,
Whiz.
where's your goddamn inhaler? You sound like you're dying.
I left it home. I can't get it. I'm too fucked. I'm sorry.
He grabs his chest. Oh, I feel kind of bad about that, but I mean, we had to do it.
Why are you so fucking fat, Angus?
Whoa, calm
Not
down.
this. Because of you. You wasted my time. I told you, Titus. I told you just give her up.
Elizabeth, I don't fucking like you. You're such a mean woman. Like you're not just like, oh, you're doing your job. I respect you doing your job, but you're being a fucking bitch.
Lizzie, your help is no longer needed here. Go tell Everard.
Fine. I'll tell him. After a long walk along the coast.
She walks off without looking back.
What just happened between these two? You're in. He's all yours.
Okay.
Questions.
I'm sorry I made you guys fight.
Me too.
Whisper. Hey, Kim, we did it.
The lieutenant gives a smile only you can see.
So you didn't kill him. He was already dead.
He nods.
You hanged the corpse to cover up the real cause of death, the bullet in his head.
Another nod.
Why?
'Cause the girls asked us to. They were in some shit.
Girls plural. There's another girl. 2 of them. Take note of this. They'll probably say more about her later.
Did she kill him?
Cop, I have no idea. The girl says she didn't.
He doesn't think she did. Or at least he hopes she didn't.
Well, I mean, someone had to did it. What happened Sunday night?
Classier came down. She seemed really out of it. Drugged up, even more than usual. Bug-eyed and gurning, you know? Not in a fun way. It looked like she'd redosed after something went down. I've seen that look before. She was scared. I knew someone had died.
How do you know?
I've done this job for 10 years. I've seen it before. It's the politician in the motel room with the dead hooker scenario. Only in reverse.
Good analogy, boss.
Shut up, Shanky.
You don't get to talk yet, Shanky. You're still on the bench. You keep taking it easy too, Angus.
He turns back to you.
That's okay with the fat man. Still wheezing there. He couldn't speak if he wanted to.
So what happened then?
We went upstairs. Sure as day the Merc was dead. There was a bullet hole through the window. Fucking dirty sheets and bottles everywhere.
He means they'd been fucking?
Tibbs patched the window. And the corpse. We hanged.
Who's Tibbs? The A. Hardy?
Nah, he's my brother. He's in the window replacement business.
Tibbs. That's short for...
Short for Tiberius?
Yeah. Good man.
Bet their father's name, Atticus Hardy. Lucretia Hardy would be their sister. Anyway.
Okay. If Clagette didn't kill him, why the cover up?
You may have noticed our girl's in some shit of her own.
She told me some people were after her from Orange. She wouldn't say more.
Yeah, she wouldn't. She's fucked if she shows up on police radar.
These people, who are they?
They're powerful, connected to the Morlantern. She's clearly afraid for her life. Says if she showed up in your systems, she'd be ghosted away.
They'll be ghosted away. She told us there has some people behind following her.
That's all he knows. That's all she's told him.
And why would you help someone like that? By taking on a murder?
Why would I? I guess we abide all sorts of runaways and losers here. It's a Martinez thing.
Okay, so you guys didn't kill the mercenary. The lady that was apparently quote-unquote raped didn't kill her. The eight Hardy didn't kill her. So who killed the merc then?
Not yet. Just some ideas. She says the shot came from outside, behind the window somewhere. So that's a clue.
Okay, so what are you thinking?
I'm thinking someone's past caught up with them. Either hers or his.
Hers, you mean?
I mean the people after Klausya. Maybe the shot missed. Maybe it was meant for her.
I like that. Been thinking the same thing myself.
All right, Eugene, calm down. Like, right. You were thinking that yourself, right? And you had ideas about his past too?
My dude. One of those mercenary buddies of his could have done it. They got guns, training, years of bad blood, probably. Or it could have been someone else from Crenell.
He pauses to think.
Tell you what I'd do. Check out the coast for vantage points. Maybe consult with a ballistics buddy of mine. That's what I'd do. If I wasn't too busy doing this clown dance with you.
Right, that's what stopped you from investigating this yourself. Right. Instead of like doing this fucking convoluted plot about convincing me that she got raped, just so I can feel bad for her and try to drop this investigation. Right, great. You're a great cop, Titus. Love it.
He's calm now, threw all that turmoil away, and became himself again.
Under all that bullshit, this guy is not a bad cop. He could do some good work.
These theories, not bad. Don't buy either one, but still, this guy's not as dumb as he looks.
Okay, whose idea was it to hang him anyway? Her?
In a manner of speaking.
Remember the two girls? He may be talking about the other one.
Earlier, you say the girls, in plural, asked for your help. Was this the other girl?
That's right. It was her idea to hang him. I liked it for political reasons. It sent a good message.
It's her, isn't it? The drug trafficker, the missing 8 Hardy.
Fella, you think too much. He's off all right. You're gonna hurt your head.
A little too far there, but you're definitely right.
That woman is just affiliated with the Hardy Boys. You don't know her, anyway.
You know, it's okay for there to be a Hardy girl, Titus.
We're Hardy Boys. And that's it.
That's stupid. Sure, but you tell me anything about his affiliate name, current location?
Nope. You're not getting to her. It's Klausya you want to talk to.
Well, thank for this, Titus. I'll go talk to her for the last time. Conclude.
You do that. Hey, cop. Before you go.
He grabbed his beer and swirled it in his hand. Then thinks of something.
Suddenly, the wind picks up outside. You hear it rattling the large windows in their frames. It carries newspapers, circles the whirling in rags in a warm column.
She Clausia came to Martinez to hide. Many of us did. This is where you wash up when there's nowhere left to go. The Union takes you in. Now, she refused that protection. But
Still, after all this headache,
But you still feel bad about her, and you will still prefer if we didn't take her away.
that's right. If we didn't take care of the people who end up here, this place would just be a couple of ruins and some cargo containers.
We'll take that into account.
The lieutenant slides his notebook into his coat pocket. He turns to leave. Well, that was quite exciting. We're gonna leave the episode right here. Thank you everybody who's watching. Next episode, we're gonna talk to Clydes. We're gonna finish this whole little scenario. We're gonna find out about the 8 Hardy. We're gonna try to unravel all this mystery. So I appreciate everyone who's been watching. Again, for the YouTube crowd, this has been recorded on Twitch. Twitch is in the description. I stream almost basically every day, sometimes multiple times a day. So if you want to be ahead on some of the episodes or stuff, or maybe some stuff that we don't do in YouTube and vice versa, hey, make sure to be subscribed to YouTube, follow me on Twitch, join the Discord. We have a Discord when I usually all the important updates goes through. So yeah, thank you everybody for watching. See you next time.